Boy, there is so much coming at us, isn't there? Every single day, every week, every month. Somebody over the weekend said, we're not going to even be anything close to normal until 2021. I don't know if that's true or not. It's pretty pessimistic, but this country is hurting right now. And it feels like every time we get a little bit of a break, we get a little bit of a different direction, it all flares up again. Shooting of a black man in Atlanta Friday night led to, again, more violence, protests. People burned down the Wendy's, apparently, where the event took place. The event, there's one question I have, and I know we have a lot of listeners in the Atlanta area. Maybe you can explain why the police chief, Erica Shields, resigned. The officer who fired the fatal shots was immediately fired. Now they're talking about the officer facing murder charges. An officer involved shooting has never proceeded with this kind of speed. And of course, to activists and to people who are demanding that radical ideas like the police be completely abolished, this can't be fast enough. I mean, fire the guy on the scene, fire him at the scene of the incident. And by now, we probably all know the grim events. The 27-year-old father of four, Rayshard Brooks, was evidently sleeping in his car in the restaurant at a Wendy's drive-thru and holding up traffic. Somebody called the police. The police arrived. You saw the surveillance or the video, the body cam video, which of course was already released. The guy was cooperative and even friendly and accommodating for a while. He took a breathalyzer test, evidently failed it. They attempted to arrest him. He started to fight, and he fought violently. I mean, swinging and hitting, and stole one of the officer's taser guns, apparently, started running with the taser gun. As he's running from the officers, he turned. He appeared to fire the taser gun. And the officer pulled out his gun and shot him. Apparently 3 times in the back. 2 of the shots fatal. The mayor immediately denounced the shooting as not being a justified use of deadly force. And the police chief quit. Now, I'm reading here from a TV station in Atlanta, WSBT. The Georgia NAACP called for the immediate resignation of Atlanta Police Chief Erica Shields. So she did. She quit. I don't know if that's an issue of throwing in the towel, saying enough already, I'm not going through this anymore, or if that's a symbolic resignation. I had a listener text me earlier that said, if everybody would just be cooperative with police, these things won't happen. Well, of course, that's not going to ever happen, where people are going to be civil and respectful and polite in their interactions with law enforcement. It's sure going to get worse now. And that's why the police have to be well equipped, both with training, instincts, technology, and yes, weaponry to be able to deal with potentially dangerous, fatal situations. To say, well, why can't people be cooperative with police? Well, people get drunk. People are under the influence. People often, when they call the police, are in the middle of the worst moment of their life. Something horrible happening in their life that results in the police being called. Rarely are the police there for a touchy, feel-good moment. So where do we go from here? I don't know. I know that the ongoing dialogue is crucial. It's important to continue to recognize the cry for reform. We should be acknowledging things that happen that are positive in the middle of this heightened tension over race relations?